Hello everyone, Pontificator here today. I want to bring something else to your attention as I think a lot of this stuff through. I want you to remember this. There's an OP1 oath. That's the very first thing that happens. Authority is granted. You will follow all applicable rules and regulations. All three levels of government. So, installing waivers after that is illegal. We just need the FMCSA to stand up and do their job. Hold them accountable. In addition to that, we have laws that, the description of a freight broker, which is binding in law because it's a description on how they can earn money. And it states that anything other than the arrangement of transportation, blah, 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 is not a brokerage service. So, when you get into that portion, and then you go, well, wait a minute. You literally, you guys have to know this. The trucking industry, by design, is a COD business, and this goes back 100 years. I come to deliver something to you. You stand there with a wad of cash. You hand me my money. I deliver your freight. That's the way it used to be. It was actually codified in law in that manner. They put in some laws, and I forget which one it is, 337 maybe, I don't know, 377, 337, I may be wrong, don't quote me on that, but there's a law that gives drivers, carriers, permission to extend credit. We are extending credit when we wait for payment. That's a courtesy from us. We do not have to do that. So in extending this credit, now that brokers actually insist on it as a mediary, then they sit on top of your money. So when they hold your payment for, let's say for instance, you perform a load, broker gets paid in 15 days. That's just as a for instance. But they make you wait 30 days for payment. That should be flat ass illegal because they're fiduciaries of your money. It's not even their money. It's your money. Payment made by the shipper. So we need a law that says within 72 hours of the broker receiving payment from the customer, payment is made. We also need a law that says as a shipper, you must pay freight charges within 7 days. Today's electronic market, there's absolutely zero excuse for anybody getting a truckload of freight and waiting a month to make that payment. It's BS. It's absolute BS. Okay? We're out here not only carrying the weight of the trucking industry, we're carrying the financial burden of it as well. And that's wrong. That brings me to the point of this video. Freight brokers, for all of you guys that, and I think I've gotten a lot of complaints about the factoring. Okay? I know that TriumphPay can get away with charging factoring because they are a separate company. They're probably owned by a broker. Profiting from factoring is an illegal revenue stream for a freight broker. And it should not be allowed. It's not a brokered service that they're making this money on. So any money that goes into the carrier's into the broker's pocket for factoring is another illegal revenue stream. The absurdity of all of the stuff that they're getting away with is just, it's angering. With everything we put up with out here, everything that we have to do. David just did a video the other day, state of emergency. He pulls off the road and he gets run off of being off the road. And I know that he's not the only one that deals with this. The police are standing there. You have to move. They don't even understand what trucking is or what they're dealing with, but some fat ass security guard sitting in a Love's parking lot down there goes, he's got to move. Where? Truck stop's supposed to be a sanctuary. So if you get piled in and trucks can't move, it should kind of be that way for a minute. I understand fire trucks have to be able to get in there in case there's a fire or something like that. I'm not an idiot. But Jesus, something has to break here. Carriers United guys, you guys think about what I just said. I want you guys, everybody start digging into this stuff. Don't just sit there and let it happen to you. Dig in. Learn some of this stuff. You guys have a great day. Thank you.